Turning to a question from Sandra in the Isle of Man. How will we protect the rights and welfare of animals in the farming industry if we start to import food from places like the US and China?
So this is an interesting question again, because there's no immediate reason why our rules would need to change. But if we take imports from countries that produce food more cheaply into a lower standard, perhaps because they have lower welfare standards or environmental standards, that will make British produced goods less competitive.
Okay.
And that then might lead to downward pressure on standards. So again, this is one area where the government has been very clear that they are committed to maintaining animal welfare standards and environmental standards at least at the same level as they're at now, and they don't see that being watered down. But it's very easy to say that now when we don't know what kind of trade relationship we're going to be in. We wouldn't have to water those standards down, but producers might find that they're not competitive on the market anymore and feel that they would need to go down that route.
So that might be a kind of race to the bottom in the worst case scenario.
Exactly. And there, I think, one of the things that strikes me about Brexit is that there's going to be a lot of work for environmental campaigners to be doing to make sure that we are holding the government to promises it's made that these standards will be maintained, even if we move into a situation where we're relying on trade deals with new partners.
Well, I think that's a message that our members are very much hearing at the moment. And if you're watching at home now, I'd encourage you to share the link and make sure as many of your friends and family are aware of what Brexit could mean for our environment and the work that organisations like 38 Degrees are doing to make sure that we get the very best environmental arrangements possible after Brexit.